picks. And let's actually go and start the bike up. So, and be very careful about hanging your helmet on the, whoa, mosquito trying to get some blood there. Hanging your motorcycle, hanging your helmet on your mirrors. If you don't put them on properly, they can actually fall off, and that would actually not be a good thing. So we can turn it to on. Now the headlight is on. And remember, we have to press this, right? So we're actually gonna go ahead and press this, and nothing happens. Have an idea why nothing's happening? I hope you remember what I was telling you before. So why isn't this working? So you're saying it's switch, right? Because the switch is off. Okay, so it's on now. So let's go ahead. Still nothing. Oh, I guess the bike is broken, huh? Something's wrong with the bike. Oh, man. No, nothing's wrong with the bike. This is something else that I didn't tell you about, a safety feature. Now, if you're in gear and you start the bike can actually roll forward and fall over, which would not be a very good thing, probably very embarrassing. So, if you turn on the key to on and you don't see the neutral light on, then that means you're not in neutral. If you're not in neutral, there's a safety feature that's going to stop you from starting the bike until you get into neutral. So right now, I'm going to go down to the pedal. Hopefully you can kind of see that. So I'm just going to push in the clutch lever, and I'm not even sure what gear I'm in. There you go. So the neutral light just came on. So now we know we're neutral, and now it's going to start right up. Oh, it doesn't start up. What's wrong now? What is wrong now? While you guys were looking, I switched off the engine. So let's turn that back on and press it. And that's it. Okay, now in my full training video, I'm going to go over actual riding techniques and how to pull off and stuff like that. But I'm just going to leave you with this. Here's a very basic exercise that you can try out if you're learning how to ride a motorcycle and you're getting comfortable with the whole idea of, you know, having this 300, 400 pound motorcycle. You know, you're afraid of knocking it over, and how do you get started? Because the bike can't hold itself up. So that's what a lot of new riders be afraid of. You know, you get on this thing and it feels like heavy to you and it's wobbling around, and you know, how do you actually put your feet up? If you put your feet up, what's supporting the bike? And you're like, oh no, I'm gonna fall over. So what you want to do is first of all, you want to put the clutch lever in, right? And with your foot on the left foot peg, you want to go ahead and engage first gear by pressing down. You want to keep this squeezed. If you release it, the bike's going to stall, right? If you release it too quickly. So I'm going to show you a little exercise to get you comfortable with starting off. So basically, with both feet down, supporting the bike, right? And as long as the bike is centered, you're not going to really feel the weight. The weight comes when you lean it over. The more you lean it over, the more heavy the bike is going to be, right? So keep the bike here. And again, we're in first gear, so we're going to hold that down. Now I'm going to slowly release this. By the way, you notice we're about just under 2,000 RPMs. I'm not giving any gas. There's your gas, no gas at all. I'll put my hand over here, as a matter of fact. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly release the clutch lever. Let me lean over so you can see this. Slowly release the clutch lever. Got both my feet down, so I'm totally secure. Not worried about dropping the bike. I'm going to slowly release it until I get to the friction zone, which is where the engine starts to engage the wheels. Now, I don't know if you heard that, the sound of the engine actually went down, and you'll see the RPMs drop a little bit as well. Let me let you see that. See that? See the RPMs dropped a little bit, right? And I note how much I release it right there. See, that's the point. That's the point where the bike starts moving. So what you want to do is you want to get it to that point slowly. As soon as you feel it start moving, just slowly release it. And the bike's gonna start going. If you get a little nervous, it's going too fast, you just, you know, squeeze it in. No big deal. Squeeze it in, hold the brakes, relax. It's all good. All right? And you just keep doing that. Maybe get used to the feeling of the bike starts moving like that. And you release it. Let it roll forward, squeeze it in. Let it roll back. Slowly release. No throttle at all, just idle. There you go. All right, let's go again. Slowly release, and the bike starts to move. And I can actually continue and actually ride the bike like this in idle with no throttle at all. And the key is to slowly release the clutch, right? Because if you don't do that, something like this is probably going to happen. See that? We stall the engine. So that is your basic primer on how to ride a motorcycle. And again, we're gonna go over in a lot more detail. We're gonna have a much better produced video for you guys in the future. We're gonna go through the entire process to get you guys up and running on a motorcycle and be safe as well. My aim is for this to be one of the best videos online. I know there's other videos out there, but I'm gonna make this one of the best videos online. I'm gonna try to keep this very detailed, and I'll do a fast-paced one, a slow-paced one. I'm gonna try to meet pretty much all the needs of all you guys. I know what it was like when I was learning, and I'm gonna use that memory of the struggles and difficulties of learning how to ride a motorcycle to help me to better instruct you guys on how to ride a motorcycle, how to gain that confidence, being comfortable on the bike, getting going and being safe, getting to the point where you actually go out there and actually enjoy the sport. Because in the beginning, in the learning process, it's not as enjoyable because you're kind of worried about safety and you feel a little nervous and everything like that. But once you get comfortable, then the enjoyment comes in. So you got to stick with it. All right, you're watching Carlyle Specs, and this is a little bit of a teaser, a long teaser, for a oncoming series of how to ride a motorcycle.